Hello and welcome to a Dungeon of the Endless run here on Game Wisdom. I am Josh Placer, and tonight we're going to see how far we can get on an easy play of the game. For those of you who haven't played Dungeon of the Endless before, easy really is like normal or hard, while too easy is more like the normal difficulty, because this is a very challenging game. And hopefully we'll be able to get to the end, or maybe even beat it, but who knows. So, as you can see, we got almost everyone unlocked except for these two, the Warden and Elise. But let's see how we go. Now, if you missed my examination video of this, then you know part of the strategy of the game is deciding, which two heroes to take with you at the start. But I like to just go random. It keeps things exciting, I think. Alright, so we are crash landing. And let's see. Now, because of how long this game can be, we'll probably either play to about 40 minutes to an hour, or until one really good long run. But again, we'll see what happens, because you never really know. Okay, we got two heroes. He's basically more of a support character. I know this guy can also work modules, which, as we talked about, allows them to augment the modules and get more resources. So that's really good. She is more of a support character, not exactly strong in a fight. Let's see. Although she is good at running away. As you can see, she doesn't slow down if she's being attacked. Well, we'll have to make do with these two. Let's see what happens. Alright, first room. As always, we're going to start with industry first, because that's what allows us to build more modules. So we want a lot of that coming in. I do want to get him upgrades to get his ability to work the modules. So we'll see what happens. Some more industry, good. Next, we'll build science, because that will allow us to upgrade quicker. And the quicker we upgrade, the easier the low levels will be, which will allow us to stay longer and get more resources. So we definitely want that. Okay, this level, he gets his first ability, which basically increases his attack power. Okay, let's take a look at this map. Alright, I really need to find hopefully a research station. Okay. We're almost out of, we are out of dust points, so we're going to have to be a little bit more careful. Do I have enough for farm? Not yet. You can see they do decent damage, but they're not really frontline fighters. Okay. Now, another major strategy game is knowing which rooms to set up as defense points. As you can see, this room has a lot of nodes and it's a long straightaway. So this will be a good room to have a lot of turns in. So about this room. This room right here has nothing, so I don't really want to stay in here to fight. Okay, so we can use our little trick. Yeah, we better get some food going, because I want to upgrade him. I'm going to need a lot more food, especially her, since these guys are both support base. So leave someone in this room so they'll deny any spawns and move forward. Okay, go back, and then we'll fight these two. Good. Okay. We need about 2 more turns, and then I'll be able to upgrade him. Alright, we found a merchant. He takes industry. Not bad, I suppose. Okay, no, she only uses a gun, not a rifle. But I know he uses the spear. So I really want to get that. And who has, well, I guess he's weaker in defense, so we'll give that to him. Alright, It did put us a little low in terms of industry, but I figured getting these items now is going to be worth it. So keep her here, and we'll move forward another. Okay, we found the exit, but we're not quite done yet here, I believe. One more. So I'm going to set up some defenses here just because. Okay, stop. Remember, you can pause the game and issue orders here. So what I'm doing is I just got enough dust to upgrade another room or turn it on. So I'm going to place it right there. So now we know there's only going to be 2 possible spawn points here. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got combat. They are attacking the merchant. Maybe? It's hard to tell. But we want to defend inside the room with our defenses set up. You can see he's doing a hell of a lot of damage thanks to that weapon I bought him. Another advantage of having fights is that it gives the enemies a chance to spawn more dust, which can of course be used to power more rooms. So, kill him, and victory. Okay. Now, right now, I can leave these places pretty much undefended, but later on, there will be enemies who will target these research stations. Okay. What's more important? Health regen. I'm going to go for food replicator first, and then maybe I'll do health regen if we have time. Okay. Since there's no one to be in there, I'll leave that room open. And let's upgrade him. So now he can work the module, operate it. And his wit of 10 means he's going to augment pretty nicely. So I want to leave him here for a turn and see how well she can do. Oh, that was the last room, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, so that's the last room. We got a free upgrade, which means we now produce more food. But the danger is we have to wander these empty rooms in order to get to the exit. So since she doesn't get slowed down by enemy fire, it's going to be up to her to carry this thing. Oh, she's so slow though. Actually, I want him to stay here because this is where our weapons are. But she needs to go all the way up here. Okay. He's definitely holding his own. But we need to get all the way here. Now I can actually pause and see if there's any other items I want to buy. Just another little trick. Attack power 29. He has 34. Nah, not important for right now. So let's unpause and get out here. Alright, first floor down, but we still got 11 to go. As I said, we'll play till about an hour, maybe a little bit past. And if we're still pretty far away, I'll probably end this episode and we'll come back to it another day. Okay. Ugh, 3 possible ways. Not good. Well, let's go up. Okay. Now, right now, I really want to find another hero because I want him to stay behind and operate these modules to get more resources. So you can see it went from 8 to 13 because he's operating on it. Ooh, this is a very useful late game module. What it does, it basically lets me power a room that doesn't. If I'm all out of dust, I can use this to power it without needing to spend. It costs a hell of a lot of industry, but it basically gives me a free room. And I can operate it to increase the chance of getting more dust, which means I can hopefully get around anything bad. However, it costs a hell of a lot. And these are some really good items as well. So I think if I'm going for the late game, I really want to get this bad boy. But I'm going to need a lot more resources for it. Good, this is only a little room here. Okay, so let's get some science going because I really want to get that backup generator for right now. Unfortunately, placement is not going to be good because she really can't go out on her own. Let's see, let's upgrade her. She can now heal, which is pretty good, but she doesn't have a lot of items or attack capabilities. Yeah. Unfortunately, I really can't operate any modules until I get another hero, because she can't handle things on her own. Okay. So we're getting 5 per turn. That means it's going to take 6 turns to get 30. So I need to go 7 turns before I can really afford it. Oh, and we're out of dust again. This is not looking good. Okay. What does this do? Okay, increases the food. Oh, this is good. Increase food earned by monsters, but oh no, it doesn't. It means I'm not getting food just by opening doors. I have to wait for this thing to run out. Okay. Oh, a self-powered room. Good. That's a freebie, basically. And you can see this room has a lot of nodes in it. 6. So this would be a good defense point to set up. And because this is a power room, I'm going to save this for last, since I know I'm perfectly safe in this direction for right now. Yeah, she's definitely taking a lot of damage. We still have one more direction, but I think these two connect, so that's actually good for me. But I need to still need more resources, so place her in here and send him forward. Come on, I need another hero, come on. Alright, that ran out, so I'm getting food for the dungeon again. Football whistle. It gives me... raise the attack power. Okay, not bad. But I'm going to give it to her, because she has far less defense. So, there we go. That should help her survive a little bit better. Might as well fully fill that room up. We'll go down. One more, and then we can go after that emergency generator. Oop. Got more dust. Let's power that up to get some more coverage up there. Yeah, she's definitely taking a lot of damage because she has low health and low stats. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, one more and then we'll go after that emergency generator. There we go. Oh, finally got another hero. Good. Okay. So this is definitely a fighter. Okay. Good. So we have a new hero, which means I can now sort of afford to send him back here to operate. We got all these defenses set up. Okay. Again, I'm trying to limit how many dark rooms are coming from different directions. So I don't want to get hit from a lot of different ways. Or I want to spread it out so that if I get a lot of enemies, they'll be coming in different waves and not all at once. Because a huge mass of enemies is going to kill you no matter what your defenses and levels are. So definitely get this emergency generator. He's going to be enhancing that starting next turn. Now, what I can do is I'm going to leave her up here since she's really more defense. She's going to deny while our new hero, Skrog, okay, is going to go and hopefully kick some ass for us. So that 5 becomes 10. Good. Alright, we got combat. What do we get? HGTTG. What does that do? Unlocks knowledge is good, which means... Oh, increases the width of all the heroes on the floor, which means any heroes who are operating will get enhancements from it. Not bad. I believe I'm going to give that to him. So now he's giving us 12 instead of 10, which is great. So since we know we're in combat, let's move her back here, and she'll help us defend. Oop. Alright. I wish you could alter their positions up here, just so you're not accidentally clicking on the wrong hero. Okay. So again, she'll go up here. Now what's really bad is we haven't found the escape yet. So I am forced to keep making this more and more dangerous for me. Okay, there's the escape. Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this way up. So again, I'm spreading out the dark area. So I don't want too many things to come and get me at once. We have a lot of defenses. Oop, I accidentally activate his power. Doesn't matter. Okay, another light. So now this whole direction is clear, so we just gotta worry about what's going to be coming down here. I'm going to fight in this room because I want them to get as much damage before they get to my heroes. Doing a lot of good damage with these guns, but we are bit underprepared for later conflicts. Okay, that's done. What's next? Pile power, kills heal. Do we want more industry or a new weapon? Still need some time to afford it, so let's see what happens. Hope we find another shopkeeper too, so we have a chance of getting more items. Okay, this is a dead end. So again, we want to send everyone back. So they have to basically go through this little killing floor before they get to our heroes. Now later on, of course, we are going to run into enemies who can attack our modules, which is going to make the strategy less useful. Uh-oh. Okay. Can I even level her up? No, I can't. I think I want to go for the Claymore, because I think I'm going to need some more offense. So, there we go. Since we're making this more dangerous, we gotta fill it with more turns, hopefully stem the tide. Okay, it looks like 2 more rooms. Okay. We'll light that up. Okay. Run. You can see it's getting a bit dangerous now. A lot of guys are being spawned. Okay. Oh, we got enough dust to open up another or lay up another room. So again, I'm trying to spread them out but still keep them contained. So we know this door. Okay. Ugh, should have found that room first, because we could have spent Industry to get us a lot more dust. Now, if you watched the previous video, then you should remember that even though this is a door will trigger the next event, because it's going to a room that has already been discovered, I don't have to worry about enemy spawns. So, and this is the last door. We got the Claymore Mine unlock. Let's see. Okay, so this does about 2 times the damage, and it hits pretty much everything. So that's good. Alright, dungeon. We'll go all these spots I could put it in, but nope. Dungeon is clear, so I want to get a clear path to the exit. Okay, this will have to do. Okay, so who's the fastest? 36, 32. Alright, so Skarg, I guess you're going to go here, these two will go there, and we're going to make a run for it. Now when you pick up the crystal, it does lower your speed, so you have to be a little concerned about who you're giving it to. Alright, we're almost there. As you can see, they are specifically targeting the modules. Some of these creatures will do that. And good. Come on, get in there. Hopefully we'll find another hero, just so we have the full complement to get us to the end, or at least far into it. But we also really don't want any more 3 or 4 starting area floors. Now the Claymore, I really want to put that in a bigger room, since I want enemies to stay in there as long as possible and get hit. Let's see, only 2, not bad. We'll go left and see what happens. Energy bar, what does that do? Oh, it gives someone the ability to operate a module, not bad. And increases their speed. Alright, I'll give that to her. So I want her to hang back anyway. He'll get that. That increases the attack power. So now we have 2 heroes who can operate. So that's pretty good. Now I really want a 4th hero to be on offense. So we will go up. Go to dead end. Power this up. So I'm going to send her up here since she can operate. Gets her out of the way so they won't target her. And we're going to get a lot more resources this way too. And we found a research station. Okay. I think we'll go for the industry, because if we're going to make use of those emergency generators, we're going to need a lot more resources. You can see he is just doing a lot of damage. Okay. Get that. I'm going to build this Claymore, 1 because I want to see what it does, and 2 because this is going to be sort of our main defense point. Big boy. Yeah, let's see what this thing does. Now it's okay for them to attack. Ooh. That thing does a lot of damage. As I'm saying, it's okay for people who are operating to attack. It's as long as they don't leave the room that they'll stay and keep upgrading. Okay. Okay, we have a dead end here. we'll set a few more defenses over here. Get rid of that. This still has one more turn. I really need to find some more dust, though. Because again, you're limited by your defense with how much dust you're actually finding. Pool cue, I think that's a weapon. Apparently it is, it does a lot of damage. Good. So he's going to be kicking some ass. You can see the difference in attack power by just how much he's taking when he gets hit by the claymore. Okay. Oh yeah, the generator is done. So let me check this out. Ooh, go all the way up to the full level 100. But tear gas could be useful as well. This is also pretty nice. It basically operates a major module for me. But this could be really great for the late game, because it'll let me heal and upgrade my heroes. Okay, so we're getting 9 per turn. So 6 rooms. About 6-7 turns I'll have to do. It's gonna be a little tight, but we'll try it. Come on, give me another hero. I could use them. Nope. Alright, he uses food. Oh, a gun. Happy pills raise wit and attack. But this I really want for her because it will increase her attack power. So she'll get that. Armor. That's not armor, it's an equipment that just adds armor. Now, okay, how are we doing on this side? Found some more dust. You can see we got a lot of resources. Oh, there's those happy pills. I could upgrade him. Alright, so he'll get food by killing enemies. Good. Now you can see things are getting a little bit sketchy because we have a lot of areas where we can be attacked from. Okay. And we should get another claymore. Gotta watch their health. Uh-oh, he's attacking the core. Remember, when the core gets attacked, it lowers the number of dust. Okay, this is getting a little dangerous now. I think I better build some more defenses. I wonder if I should get the tear gas to make the enemies weaker, because things are getting a little bit dangerous now. Yeah, I think I better focus on short-term survival for a little bit. Okay. Fortunately, we got a lot of resources coming in, but again, we need dust. Maybe it's time to build a generator. Of course, it's also subject to the same escalating cost by the number of modules you have, which means I can't build, tons and tons of them. This is looking pretty bad. Okay, got some more dust, so we need to start spreading this darkness out a little bit. It also means I can build more defenses this way, which I can use to, weed their health in a little bit more. How are we doing here? 2 turns. Now these guys just draw straight for the core, which is pretty dangerous because if, again, they get there, they're going to do a lot of damage. Ugh, man. Okay. We'll fill this room out. Okay, so now they're coming from over here. But it's only 2 rooms, so it's not as dangerous as if it's coming from 3 or more. You can see those claymores are just kicking some ass. Okay. But I do want to hopefully get Teslas, because they'll be better against special enemies, those that target specific things. Alright, one more turn, I should have the tear gas. There we go. Another room. Let's go there. Alright, so I'm going to turn this into another killing floor right there. But first we got to get back up here and defend. Another little trick, you can sort of keep decoying enemies back and forth between rooms. It's a little hard doing there's a lot of enemies, but it can help out. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to build a tear gas, which means enemies who enter this room are going to be weaker by default. I'm going to build a claymore as well, since this is a big room, so it gives it time to attack multiple times. Oh, let me go over here and see what we can research. Ooh, Hollow Hero. This basically lets me taunt enemies to stay in a room or go into another room and attack. Another very useful item. Okay, Smoking Gun. This targets mainly special enemies. Not bad. Mechanical Pal. So, eeny, meeny, I'm going to go with the Science again, because I think it's going to be important to upgrade. Get it up as quickly as possible. Okay. You can see we have this very long and dangerous path up here. Another research, that's good. Uh-oh. Combat again. So, let's build some more. Actually, just let him stay here and attack. Those things are going to be attacking him, the flying bugs. They also attack modules, which is why I'm building all my modules in areas I know are defended well. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm not lighting this path up here is because I've already been attacked by spawns from this direction, and this setup was able to handle it. So it doesn't make sense to make that area any easier when I got this huge sprawling place for enemies to spawn from. Okay, now we got another research station, so I could research 2 things. Let's see, can we do anything useful here? Ooh. Upgrades the Claymore Mine. That we definitely want, and we'll have that in 2 turns. So we're doing good on upgrades, but we're not doing good on dust. Okay, there's another station. Enemies are spawning. He should be able to hold it. Yeah. So that's the beauty of these claymores, they're hitting everything. So it's softening them up before they get to my heroes. But it doesn't do as much damage against special units. Now I want to destroy that module. I'm going to replace that with the tear gas so that it can affect any enemies who get this far. Okay. So we're doing good. But again, with Dungeon Endless, you're always a stone's throw away from danger, so you have to be really careful. Okay. one more turn. Now I can spend, yeah, I think I'm going to use some of my industry here. Oh, and it gave me 28 dust. Perfect. So that just made this a hell of a lot safer. Now there is a chance that may not give you dust, but it's always better to use those machines, because getting a huge amount of dust is great. Okay, so how are we doing? As you can see, we can see the difference, how much damage he's doing in this room, with the tear gas basically augmenting our attacks. Okay. Okay, that's going to start the research. And good. Now, another thing keep in mind, we may not show this tonight, but in the later floors, any dark rooms that you leave, there's a chance it may spawn a boss enemy. A giant creature who stays there and you have to deal with. Because remember, you only recover health when the turn is over and all enemies are killed. If you leave the boss there, you won't recover health per turn. Which is also why getting items or modules that can heal is really useful. Okay, like the Autodox shards right here. Okay. Okay, that's making the turn. Okay, we got an HR manual. What does that do? Team spirit. I think this raises... Okay. Just raises your stats if you are in a room with other people. Not bad. But I think my other items are good as well. Okay. So how many rooms are left? Guarantee 2 doors here, 2. So I really want to get those Autodox shards. There's the exit. Good. Dead end there. Oop, big guy. So again, we're going to run back and let our turns hopefully soften them up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Okay, he's taking a lot of damage up here. It was that big guy who's doing it. Remember, always pause when your guys' healths are when they're really low, so you can do any kind of emergency healing. Okay, who's left? Okay. So again, the modules are weeding these guys down slowly but surely. Okay, one more turn on that. Look how many guys spawn. Again, that's because we have so many rooms. I'm going to, for safety reasons, going to stop one of these spawns. We have 2 more doors and 1 guarantee event because this room is unknown. So what I want to do is go back up here. I want to get those Autodox shards started. Oh, one more turn. Well, that's good. Because remember, if you open the last door of a dungeon, any research is currently being done, it'll automatically finish them for you. Okay. Got lots of combat coming from this general direction, but our claymores are finished. You can see it's doing a lot of damage, but not to this big guy because he's a specialty unit. And that's why I really want to unlock the Tesla, because that is specifically for special units because it does more damage to them. Okay. I gotta be really careful about health. Okay, that's done. One more floor, or one more door, and we already know it's safe because we've already explored here. So we did good, but you can see things are getting a little sketchy there. Okay, all dock shards are unlocked. Good. Alright, now we gotta build our little path to the exit. So we'll do this. There. So we have a nice little straightaway to the escape. Alright, here they come. Yeah, these things are doing some pretty nice damage. But I still need something that will target special monsters. Okay, we are out. Alright, we're at 40 minutes in, so we'll probably do one more floor, maybe two for the time, and then we'll call and see what happens next time. I may also make use of those emergency generators since I have people who can operate them. But I really want to get a fourth hero soon. But that's unfortunately up to chance. Okay, good. 2 possible doors, again, better than 3 or 4. We're doing a lot of damage because, again, all 3 of our heroes have weapons on them. So once again, we'll get industry going there. And also, when you have 2 heroes who can operate in the same room, the hero with the highest wit will be given priority. Okay, so we'll go up. He does a lot of damage, but he could use a little bit more defense. Okay. We will move her up here. She'll operate the science. And I should put some food down as well, just so I can get that going. Oh, research. Huh. Not. Excuse me. Upgrading that to 2, it's going to divide their health instead of by 2 by 2.4. Not bad. But maybe getting more industry will help. And to do that, I need to spend a few more turns. Okay. And these little crystals will target the main one. He's doing a lot of damage. Okay, 35, 41, 47. So let's give him another upgrade. It'll raise his stats up. Since he's our main fighter, we should probably keep him as leveled as possible. Okay, another path. What do we have? Oh, cryo capsule. It's a chance of getting food or a hero. Or nothing. Okay, we know that's clear. Okay. We'll build food here. Now this is a poison area, so it means it's going to slow down the heroes who go in there. Okay, we know this is a dead end. Okay, this guy can explode, which can be very bad. He can take out modules or just kill heroes if you're not watching their health. Okay. But we should be able to handle with our 2 heroes here. One more dust and I can power this up. Okay. We're going to go down. Got a lot of industry. What does this do? Health regen and room without monsters. Okay, not bad. Okay, that's a dead end as well. So this is where things are a little sketchy. If I open up the store and there's enemies in here, they could immediately mob the crystal. So I want to actually get both my strong heroes in the room to run interference. Okay, nothing. Good. And we got that. So he's going to stay in there and operate the industry. I'm going to build some defenses. Because we know enemies can spawn here, and they can spawn here. Now, what does this do? Ugh, that's bad. This means that enemies are going to completely ignore my heroes and just go straight for the crystal. Which means I have to take them out because there's no defense. I can't say anything up in there to defend. So we definitely want to get some weapons here. Okay, I gotta survive 2 turns. This may be an all hands on deck situation. Oh good, we got another hero. Yep, welcome. So this guy is another heavy fighter. Okay. I don't think he can operate, unfortunately, but I can use him to provide some backup defenses. Ooh, okay. Alright. We will block this out because now this whole area is completely defended. I will not have to worry about any enemies, which means I don't have to worry about placing any modules or any defenses like that. Which means I just have to focus on this section. Okay, we got some enemies here. And you can see they're doing a lot of damage because these are both good fighters. Okay, we found another research. Alright, we'll use that one there. And then I want to go back over here and see what options I have available. Okay. Ooh, there we go, the Tesla module. As you can see, this targets anti-module monsters, so characters who are going to specifically target the other modules. Very useful to have. Yeah, we're going to get you, because we're going to start running into those enemies, probably on the next floor. So a good thing would be having a combination of claymores and Teslas in the same room to basically protect each other. Okay, we'll move him in here. Okay, nothing. Okay. The good news is that the ignore crystal has been knocked out, so I don't have to worry about enemies ignoring my heroes. Okay. We'll open up this door down here. Just to, again, spread out the darkness while I get more dust. Okay. Man, those things are just tearing them apart. Okay. That's upgrading, okay. One more will give me more industry. Good. And the Tesla is done. So I'm going to build one in this room just to have it in there. Now, can I upgrade anything else now? Okay, there's science, there's the tear gas. These kip cans are interesting. They get attack boost based on the number of science you have. But again, I'm using a lot of my science strictly for upgrades, so it's not going to be useful. Since we're going to be having a lot of combat, then I'm going to upgrade the tear gas. Okay, you'll go back here. And let's see what we can upgrade up there. Okay. As you can see, it's going to get a little dangerous on this side. Okay, you can get... Come on. Oh, that is really good. This is another late game must-have module. What this does is if I find a merchant on a floor and I build a shop, the merchant immediately goes there, which renders him safe from being attacked. And by operating it, it's going to give me dust per turn. This is the only real way to guarantee have dust coming in every round. And that alone is a big deal for the later parts of the game. It's so big that I'm going to ignore defense because I need that item. Okay, so I can get that in 2 turns. Okay. Hopefully we get some more dust, or maybe we'll find a merchant. Okay. Power that up just to deny this area. Okay. That was a little hairy right there. These guys, again, just keep charging. Who are we missing? There we go. The Tesla module, good. Okay. What's nice about having 17 industry coming is I can really just spend it like wild. This is just to weaken these guys over there while we hopefully take them out in this room. Now there's also major modules that I can find that I can place in rooms strictly for offensive or defensive purposes, such as the tactical HUD. But again, I haven't found those yet in the artifacts. Okay, another hero. Huh. And this is one that I could actually use because this is one that if I unlock and keep her alive, she'll become unlocked permanently. This is that Elise from earlier. Huh. She's basically a tank. She doesn't move very quickly, but she'll stay in one room and she can defend for a really long time. That may be better, so I think I'm going to get rid of our hero Tropicano, whatever. So sayonara, buddy. Yeah, I love that. Alright, goodbye. And we will take her instead. If I keep her alive for 3 turns, she'll become permanently part of my group, which means I can possibly select her from the beginning. Alright. Alright, so her little ability here means that she'll gain more health in rooms that are powered and defense, but it's going to cost more to heal her compared to the other heroes. Again, she's basically a tank. So we're going to move her over here. She also needs a lot of food to level up. Now I really want to find a merchant so I can get her hopefully a better gun. Okay. Now that that little decision was made, that's upgrading there. That's defense. Okay, what do we have? Okay, the tear gas is done. Good. And we got combat. Yeah, you can see just how much she's able to absorb damage compared to the other heroes. Come on. Kill him. That's because she has a defense of 41 without any items whatsoever. While our other hero only has defense of 30, and 8 of those comes from this football whistle. Okay, with the tear cast done, I can also see what else I can upgrade. Oh yeah, definitely get the shop. And I just want to pop back up here. Again, her only main weakness is that she's really slow. So this go, we have 2 offense and 2 backup characters for operating. Ooh. That would be really nice to have, as well as upgrading the Tesla module. And we'll have that in 2 turns. Do I want to keep operating for industry? That's a good point here. I have over 200. If I'm going to start fighting a lot more, I should start upgrading my characters. She's already operating the science up there. So I think I'm going to move him and start getting a lot more food. because I want to upgrade these heroes, and we have a lot of high food costing heroes, so we want to get more of that just in case. Okay, so another turn. As you can see, we go from 8 to 15. We will upgrade again. We want to spread out the darkness as best we can. Ooh, you can see how those things just explode to take out as much stuff as possible. Okay. Good. Now, can any of these actually repair? She operates. I could send him down here to repair these things, but they're really small. I think I'm just going to let him stay here and get the food. Okay. Yeah, this is starting to get very dangerous on this side. So, let's build another tear gas. Again, I have so much industry that I can really just sort of blow some of it on these added defenses, because on the other hand, I still haven't found the escape yet. Okay. Another good thing about having this tank character is that I can use her to fight any of the bosses that may show up later on. Again, I'm trying to use the rooms to weaken the enemies before they get to our main area here. Okay. And just gotta deal with them. This is actually the first time I've been really using this, and they've been doing a really good job, I must say. Okay, we've got good food coming in. Is this almost done? One turn. Okay. Oh, man, I really could use some more dust. Is this the escape? No. But we got the shop unlocked. That's good. Ooh. A rare item. And the rare, like the normal magic, rare, and so on versions of weapons, it basically raises their capability. So the green version of this nail gun may only do 15 points of damage, while this purple one does 17. But we'll give that to her. If I find a merchant, I can also sell this. Sell these unneeded items. As you can see, the backpack, I only have 4 spots, but we'll save the items for every other floor, while the inventory is only for this floor. So anything that I put in here and I leave the floor, it's gone for good. I'm never going to get it back. Okay. This is looking very dangerous. Okay. Another thing that's sucking is that this direction is not having a lot of empty spaces for modules. Okay, so again, definitely want the tear gas, because remember, that lowers everyone's defenses. Okay. Now, I believe I have enough for the Tesla Module 2. Let's get that. I want to let her level up. She gets basically turtle mode, which lets her even take more damage. Perfect for being basically our frontline tank. But she costs so much industry. Wait, will this let her operate maybe? Let's try. Oh, good. Now she can operate. Perfect. If she's going to be a tank, we might as well leave her in a room with a module. As you can see, our costs are steadily going up. So what do I really need? I need food. And I need science. I think I'm going to put another food module here. She's going to operate that. And basically get us even more food per turn. Oh, there we go, merchant. Of course, he shows up when we're almost done. So he uses science. What's that? Is that an assault rifle? Yes, it is. Alright, so here's where we can get a little tricky. I can sell these items I don't need, get extra science, and maybe afford some of these high up items. I only need... Give this to her. Gives her more wit. This I don't need. So I'm going to sell... Well, actually I'm going to wait till the end of the floor. Because I can do that and then just come back. Let's see. The exit's gotta be here. There's only one path left. So it doesn't make sense really to build a module for extra dust. That's going to finish regardless because it's upgraded. So let me just check back up here, make sure there's nothing I can use. I really want to get her a gun. Because, again, she has high defense, so getting her a nice weapon is going to be perfect. That would be really great to have again. Excuse me. But I think I want to go for maybe some of those high-end items. I don't think I'll be able to afford much, but we'll see how many more paths there are here. Getting 23 food per turn. Nice. Okay, last floor. This has to be the exit, obviously. Alright. Time to make a crazy little path. So I want to get the dark rooms as far away from my path as possible. I'm going to have you go up here, and we're going to sell. Oh, that's good. It's only 36. I can afford that. Right there. Give this to her. Where is she? There we go. See, it gives her 40 more points of damage. Lowers her speed, but again, she's not going to be our high-speed character. There's another scope for operating, but way too much money. I don't know what oh wait, Scamper was... Where was it? There it goes. That one. And this is a very great piece of armor, but I can't afford that. So we'll give this to her. She'll be our front line. Man, she is really going to be kicking some ass. Can I afford anything else? If I sell that, that gives me 25. No, doesn't even make sense. This is like the lowest of the low grade armor. So even though it's rare, it's really not worth it. You can see the difference between this high-end suit versus this regular one. So I'm going to keep the HR. I'm going to give it to her. So now she's just going to be a boss. Also, this is actually a good point right here to mention. You see this right here. Elise is involved in the story Downfall with Rika. This is part of the charm of the characters. Different characters have backstories or situations with each other. And if you have these two heroes together, or you're controlling them, and you go up a floor, they'll interact with each other. And if they interact enough times, it will complete the story event and could unlock something. Some characters get a mega buff if they complete their storyline. Others may do some other surprises, but you won't know until you get these two together. So this is another potential strategy for people picking their heroes at the start. But we can't do anything with that right now, so let's prepare and get out of here. Okay. You can look how many turns and paths this dungeon has. It's only 2 floors starting. Okay, so again, I'm using him because he has the highest base speed and he has some decent defense compared to her, who will be faster, but if she gets caught by the enemies, she's pretty much dead. Okay, let's zoom back in for the action. And you can see they slow down when they get attacked. Okay, almost there. And victory. Good. And I need to keep Elise alive for 2 more floors, and then she'll be unlocked permanently. Okay, we are at floor 5. This is where, of course, things are going to get more dangerous. I believe this is where the anti-module enemies are introduced, and possibly the bosses. How long have we been going? We've just hit an hour. Okay. Oh, and 3 floors. So let's see. 1 down, 2 to go. We are doing pretty well. We got a lot of industry. We have 3 heroes who can operate. 8, 8, 13. And I can keep moving Elise as my defense, and she can basically hold a point while operating a module. But I am completely out of science. And the only way I'm going to be able to upgrade these heroes is with a lot of food. Look at this. 47, 41, 47. She needs 65. These are all high food costing heroes. So I need to start doing some better operating. 3 paths. Now whoever's in this first room is going to basically be killed. If only they could all be that easy. And this is another good point to just stop for a second, because another strategy I hear from friends of mine is open up all the doors, right down from the get-go, and basically cover your bases at the start. I don't like that strategy, because if I open up all these doors, it means I'm going to need to spend all the dust to keep these rooms protected. And I'd rather just have my heroes run interference this way. Okay. And we're at... This is probably another 20-30 minute floor, I think. So, I think at this point, I'm going to call it for tonight. We're already at an hour in. There's no way you can really play through an entire game of the Dungeon of the Endless in like one night. Because it took me an hour. I'm at the halfway point now. So I'm going to stop right here for tonight. But I'll be back real soon with another episode. Better make sure we save. And if I start a new game, it overwrites the previous save. So I don't want to do that. So with that, I'm going to end things here. As I said, we'll be back with another episode. Maybe we'll get to the later half of the game, or this floor could be our death. Who knows? So stick around. And for those of you watching this on YouTube, if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And make sure to check out game-wisdom.com for posts and podcasts relating to game design and the industry. And you can also check out our Patreon campaign to secure monthly funding to be able to do a lot more with these videos and more stuff for the site. So, thanks for watching. Wish me good luck for next time, and I will talk to you real soon. Take care.